Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Modern Grind. And today, gotta move this so you can see the board. And today we're gonna be doing something a little different. We were gonna try to do the Modern 64 challenge, but we missed it by just a hair. We woke up a little bit late, and then we had to do an update, and the update just put us just a slight bit behind. So tonight, around 8 o'clock, we're going to be trying to do the Modern 32 challenge. Till then, I kind of want to prep just by playing some games. But before we get started, if you enjoy Goblin's content, if you enjoy listening to me ramble, hit like and subscribe. Easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. If you want to do more, support the channel. $1 a month gets your name read out on every stream. Let's jump right into it. Read off the board first, though. From the top, Alpha Ronan, Tim's Top Decks, Elias Sutter, The Darth Newt, ADDY 100K, Jared Monsterman, Annan, Riberio, Cypher777, The High Wumpus, AJR, B Rhyme, Gorvaskur, Sliver of Nope, Scott McIntosh, Javier Hugo, Valeroth, Norminger, Terrieth, Nito Burrito, and Trucker Philosophy. Absolute legends, and thank you so much for watching. Let's play some Modern. Start by showing the deck. This is what we're working on. The newest additions that I made were adding the Vexing Baubles to the side. To get there, we trimmed the 4th Thoughtseize and the 3rd Brotherhood End. Brotherhood End is really good against the artifact decks. It's also pretty good against Boros Energy. But we're pretty teched in the main for that matchup. And so trying to figure out like what to take out is pretty tough. Also, we end up flooding a lot in this deck. So going down to 22 lands is kind of nice, but we are still technically at 24 with the Trawlers. Vials are technically mana sources. Skirk can also be counted as a mana source. So even though we're very mana hungry, 22 lands might be enough. We're going to test. And I really have enjoyed Fatal Push, and Blood Moon's really good against the black-white decks, which are like one of the matchups that we're pretty dead against. Solitude is very strong against us. Vexing Bauble is just phenomenal in general. It's additional copies of Chalice of the Void, and there's a lot of times, or especially right now against Cutter, where your opponent just wants to be playing 0 drops, and this kind of just says no. This is like our Wrath of the Skies for artifacts. So I enjoy Brotherhood End. I think it might not be as good as Fatal Push, and I kind of want to fit another Vexing Bauble in here, so let's try it like this. Oh, we don't have it. We don't have a 3rd Fatal Push. That explains it. So in that case, what can we add? We want to kill a VV. So if we're trying to just kill VV and Brood Scale, it might just be a Thoughtseize, the 4th Thoughtseize. It could also be a tutorable. You know what? I kind of want to play a Wart Ballguard on T. There's a lot of situations where if you have a Wart in your deck, you're going to kind of just like win the late game. You pick up your best thing every turn. I think all these are good. Yeah, let's try Wart. Well, thinking. Wart's really good in the grindy matchups, but we have 2 ringleaders. Against the aggro decks, we have Mogmob, Chain Whirler, Munitions Expert. I like all that. What do we have against VV? I guess one of the things that we could do is we could have Sting. We have Sting Scourger, Warren Weirding, or Tarfire. Warren Weirding gets around however big VV gets. It doesn't really matter. Warren Weirding. It is really bad against Boros, though. That is the one thing. But let's try a Warren Weirding on the side. It answers anything, and if I sack, if worst case scenario I cast it, I can sack with like a Pashlik Monzad or something. I can deal them a damage, make 2 goblins, and then block and deal more damage. So let's do a mic check real quick, make sure everything's working before we jump into the games. Bada bing, bada boom. Perfect. Okay. Turn that down. Put that over here. I got my breakfast from McDonald's, and away we go. And I tried playing. I really wanted to play this challenge this morning, but that's how it goes. Instead, let's jump into a league. Let's just do modern best of 3 practice, and then we'll just do a couple of these, jump off, eat, do all the things that I have to do, and then I'll be back on later after celebrating with my fam. I mean, if we were playing in the challenge with this hand, I'd be really happy. This is kind of busted. To pretend the distance that I've been given. It's easy to pretend the way I felt with you. Alright, well, looks like we're gonna die to mono red Belcher, which is fine. It's a cool deck. I like it a lot. They're gonna go Ral and then next turn go off. Is this a matchup where the Vexing Bauble helps us? No. Magebane Lizard would be pretty decent here. Pay a life, go get the theater. Third land is really good. Go to mine. Play Snoop. They bolt it. Ritual, Iron Card Feet. Oh. I mean, this is best case scenario for us. Mountain. Harbinger. Kiki Jiki. Tap to target. Tap to target. Tap to target. Tap to target. And they're at 20, so we just got to do this 7 times. Because we play Mob. So it's increments of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, 21, 24. So now we can target our Harbinger. Go grab this Mob. And then go Bolt. Alright, game 2. Dampening Sphere is really good against them. Blood Moon's bad. Vexing Bauble's bad. Chalice is bad. Blood Moon, Fatal Push, Warren Weirding bad. Thoughtseize is very strong. Munitions is going to do stone cold nothing. Let's run it back. In this matchup, what could Warden Weirding be? Could be the 4th Dampening Sphere. I mean, I kind of like that. There are matchups, like against Storm, for example, where a Dampening Sphere is like all that's going to ever save us. So I could see it. So I don't ever want to dance again. These guilty feet, I got no rhythm. It's easy to pretend the way I felt with you. Garen on Goblin. Play the vial. Pass it over. They did miss a land drop, which is pretty important, but. I got my biscuit. I got the jelly on the biscuit, and a hash brown. Eat the hash brown before it gets really cold. Too late. If they get 2 cost reducers down, then the dampening sphere doesn't do much. That also is a good way to play around it. Oh. I mean, I think like we could get a surveil here, but I think just getting this trawler down. We're not going to exert because we don't really need the haste right now. And they're not going to counter it, so I'm not going to make it uncounterable. I'll just yield after that. Now they can just cast Ironcrag Feet if they have a land. Land, cast Ironcrag Feet, activate Belcher, win. I guess they need to cast Ironcrag Feet and yeah. So cast Ironcrag Feet with the 4 mana. Make 7 mana. So this is just a redraw for them. We could have been so good together. We had to get rid of the Striker Rich because if they make another treasure the following turn, they're able to just for sure win. Maybe it's better this way. You do what the fuck I think you wanna say. Could have been so good together. May this night just last forever. Now who's gonna dance with me? Please stand. Hazard is going to exile the trawler. Go to my turn. I'll take up the vial. We want to draw a matron. It's best case scenario. Or a Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize would also be dope. Crater Maker's good. I can hit their treasure. Kind of stone rains them. Pseudo stone rains them. Is the Crater Maker on the treasure better? I mean, if they don't draw a land, it's really good. I guess we could. Well, we uptick to the vial, so we're gonna do this no matter what. Destroy target colors non-land permanent. Because we have the dampening sphere, we have the inevitability. We kind of just got to survive these early turns. Now, even if they have a land, they can't go Iron Crag, Charbelcher, plus activate. They can go land Iron Crag, play Charbelcher, and they concede. Well played, opponent. Well played. Okay. Was the Warren Weirding good? I think the better question is, am I ever gonna board it in against like Prowess or VV? Probably not. I think I'd probably just want another dampening sphere in those matchups. So let's just try it like this. Run it back. Best of 3. Join. Create. Deep breath. Reset. Yeah, this list feels really good. The cool thing about playing goblins is you just gotta iron out the sideboard. That's really the hardest part about playing any deck that you're brewing. Try to figure out, where does your deck fit in the meta. Easy mulligan. Wow. Better. I'm at 5, so my good cards are over here. We want this and this. Thoughtseize, Harbinger, Vial. Chain Whirler's the worst one in his hand. Chain Whirler and Blood Crypt can go. Turn 1, we want to be able to go. Because we want a Thoughtseize on 2, we're going to fetch Shock. Get the Vial down. Pass it over. Thoughtseize. No Thoughtseize. Go to mine. Trigger goes to 1. Trawler's decent. Ooh, this is a mistake. Because now I gotta choose whether or not I want this in the blind. Well, I definitely don't want that. That's easy. Thoughtseize you. Force. Oh, Jesus. I just concede. This deck looks so cool. They didn't have another land. We're playing Deathwind, Darksteel Pendant, Infest. I'll move this. Darksteel Pendant, Dead of Winter. Opponent. His hand looks so cool. I love Relentless Dead. And Never Return killed me so many times back in Standard, so let's how do we leave? I want to leave. There we go. Return to game. Come on. If I concede and they concede, who concedes first? Conceding doesn't use the stack, I know, and being silly. Let me just go. I want to leave. X. No. I just don't want to be in this specific window. Okay, there's only one left. Cool. Let's run it back. This event has been canceled. Maybe there's too many people playing. I feel pretty good about this. Let's jump into an actual league. I'm going to turn off the camera while I buy ticks. You have to look at my beautiful face for a couple seconds. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. You have to look at all my messy desk. All my messy desk. Modern League. Get some tickets. How's everybody's day going? I hope you're having a beautiful day. Da-ba-dibba-da. Anybody got any crazy plans for the 4th? Hey, what's up, Derek? Appreciate you dropping in, bro. Thanks so much for being here. We are trying to play a modern challenge today, and we missed the one at 10 a.m., so we're going to be doing it at 8 p.m. So we're going to be jamming a couple games, playing a league, coming back later at 8 to play that challenge. But yeah, I really appreciate you dropping in. It's always a pleasure to see you in the chat, bro. Back here, back there, lippity-loppity, playing some calopities. All right, let's look at the list one more time before we jump in. Go back to sharing the screen. Boom. Yeah, happy 4th to everybody. Hope everybody's enjoying their beautiful day. It's a little bit rainy here in Chicagoland, but you can't always have sunshine and rainbows. The rain makes us appreciate the good days. 3 Vexing Bauble, 4 Chalice of the Void, 4 Dampening Sphere, 2 Blood Moon, 2 Fatal Push. A good main deck, and I think that's a good way to do it. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Modern League. This one, submit. Why can I not enter? Interesting. That rain is gonna help a lot of people keep their fingers. It's true. It's true. No fireworks exploding in your hands. Please be safe. I'm actually going to buy more ticks. I apologize. More beautiful FaceTime. It looks like mtgo is being difficult. So let's go up. Purchase. Oh, my back. Checkout's good. This way I don't have to buy the ticks in the moment. I had a friend who used to throw quarter sticks of dynamite like at our feet and blow holes in the ground, like outside, of course. But yeah, back in my day, yeah, definitely seen people get pretty hurt by fireworks. We didn't lose any fingers, but we definitely like blew holes and stuff. And yeah, that's why we don't hang out with those crazy friends anymore. You grow up and you're like, well, that's not fun. I like being safe, goddammit. The older you get, the more you're like, I'm good on the craziness. Okay, so I'm curious why all of these are grayed out. Maybe mtgo is having downtime, scheduled downtime. That'd be interesting. Used to great call. Yeah, sometimes you grow up and you're like, you know what? You look back and there's better things that we could be doing with our time than almost dying. Best of 3 still open? No. So all of these are locked. There's nothing that I can play. So what we can do is try to go to specialty, see if we have any stuff that we can do at all. The limited prelim is in 4 minutes. Friends don't friends. Yeah, that's a great quote, Derek. Friends don't throw explosives at friends. I agree, 1,000%. Let's see if this limited prelim is open. I'm guessing no. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm thinking is happening is there's scheduled downtime probably, and it will all be up soon. So let's see if we can Vintage Cube Phantom Draft. All of these are locked as well. So what I'm guessing is we have some scheduled downtime on mtgo. So as crazy as this is, I'm going to jump off mtgo. I'm gonna minimize the tabs, and we're just gonna kind of chill for a little bit. What do y'all want to do? We could do anything. I got Final Fantasy, I got Nightreign, I got Apex Legends, I got Fortnite, I got Chivalry 2, a bunch of different games I could play standard on Arena. But I'm just gonna like kind of Google mtgo downtime. mtgo office customer service will be able to error causing recurring mesh is that's a year ago. Let's go to Reddit. I don't like Reddit, but massive savings nerd. I don't see any scheduled downtime stuff, so it might just be like a temporary thing. Let me see if we can reopen it and if it will work. Oh. Oh, sure, yeah. Verify me again. You see nothing. The mystical code comes back up at 12. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, yeah, let's just chill for a little bit. What can I play? I mean, I'm really bad at. You guys want to laugh at me playing Dark Souls games? Thank you, Derek. By the way, thank you. I appreciate you. I play this game with my friends, with my brother and my brother's friends sometimes, and I get my ass kicked, but it's fun. It's fun to run around and be like, "Oh shit, there's a dragon! Run away!" While this loads, I'm going to run to the bathroom. Joe is currently down. Scheduled maintenance lasts from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. in Pacific time. That's perfect. Cool. Oh, what is that CST? Just curious. If that's Pacific time, does that mean that it's going to be down for a little longer for CST? I'll be right back. Three p.m. EST. Okay, so we got some time. Let me see. In that case, I'm gonna change the name of the stream to something else. Modern Goblins? Nah. I can't even spell. Nightreign with a goblin live. Cool. Yeah. And away we go. This is one of those games that, growing up with no internet, no cable, I didn't really have a lot of time to play games. I guess I could also change. So mtgo I can close. Yes. mtgo, please. Close. The tabs like to fight me. The war of the tabs. Let me see. Also can change the game. Nightreign. Save. Minimize this one, close off this one, open this one, continue. Okay. I'm not very tech savvy sometimes. I'm a goblin. Alright. Anybody have any recommendations for which one I should fight? This one's poison. I mean, I know this one probably the best. So let's try this one. I'm never gonna find no rhythm. It's easy to pretend the way I feel with you. Yeah, I like being the barbarian. Kind of gives me like the strongest vibes. Like in a world where everything is punching and killing, the big man with the big sword shall win. Caw-caw! And away we go. You know, whenever I watch this cutscene, first off, coolest way to ever drop into a map, like not even close. I haven't seen a lot of them, but like compared to like a battle bus, right? It's a really cool way to drop into a map. And then the other thing is that I'm always terrified. I'm like, well, what happens if I'm flying like this and I drop? Like I just like accidentally let go. Is the bird holding me, or am I holding the bird? All right. Da, da. Okay. Kasmaka smacka. Kasmaka smacka. Well, that was a waste. I shouldn't have done that. Oh my god, the graphics are so bad. Is there any way I can turn off the Wi-Fi on my phone to make this better? I apologize in advance, the graphics are so bad. Maybe if I just walk, it'll be better. That's a little bit better, not by much though. Is I ever gonna dance again? Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Alright. They're like, let's go this way. Not the holy fire. Oh, dude, they're gonna... Okay. I'm not trying to lock onto you. I'm trying to lock onto my friend. Oh. Failure. I have failed you, Dan Cav. I have failed you for the last time. The cool thing though is that we don't just lose when we die, like most Dark Souls games, we just respawn. We can run back and then mess up that cat. Go get my runes first. Oh, he dodged it. He's smart. Good teamwork. Good teamwork. I did nothing in that fight. Sure, I'll take a thing just to guard with. I don't know. I don't know what to do. With a shield, I'm a dude who doesn't shield. Alright. This is the tough part about playing on my PC is my stuff is not my graphics card is not the greatest. Oh. It would probably work a lot better with a game like Final Fantasy. I'm sorry, you're an orc, not a goblin. I just know the thing's gonna chase me, so I have to like attack it now. Alright, let's go get these knights. Where are they? Wow, missed all of them. Are they by shrubs? Like, where are these knights? Where are these red mane knights? They're on top of the building. Are these all the red mane knights? Are all of them red mane knights? Fascinating. Nope, definitely not these ones. They must be the ones on the top of the building then. Dan Cav, no! Interesting. So it was a collection of knights. Yeah, we'll do that. The night approaches. To the castle. Well, the front door was locked. I should have guessed. Ooh, that's a bad rumble. All right. Big man down. Sure. Invader vanquished. I never know who to follow. When both your teammates are going in different directions, it's kind of tough. We could have been so good together. May this night just last forever. But now I want to dance with me. Please stay. I'm sorry. Damn, Shrubs, you taking down? Oh no, Shrubs, no. Shrubs did it all by himself. What a Chad. Absolute legend. Okay. No, it's not gonna work. It's not quite gonna work. Boom, found it. Oh, we all fucked that up. It's okay. Again, the cool thing about this game, we just like immediately respawn. We can go get our fucking runes. I think we might be able to go this way. I could be totally wrong. No, it's not like Skyrim where you can just go up anywhere. Oh no. The night approacheth. Goodbye, runes. Really? You're still throwing bombs at me? He's too accurate. Don't anger the troll. Look at that. That guy's still throwing bombs. Now who's gonna dance with me? Don't worry, I'll get my runes back one day. And then we shall fight. So it feels like they're down here. Don't know for sure. Yeah, this one. Okay, time to run. Oh, wrong way. I don't want to die today. But I'm gonna die today. No. Alright. It happens. It wouldn't be Dark Souls without dying. My extent of experience with Dark Souls games is Diablo, which is basically none. Alright. Now the real giants show up. Oh, okay. Oh. Get double fucked on. Okay. I got this one. Well, that did nothing. Smacka, 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 smacka. Oh, sure. Summon his horseback, okay. Yes. We did it. I mean, they did it. I didn't do much. Improved dodging. That seems important. I want my runes back, please. Cool. Motherfucker. To the castle. To wreak havoc upon the troll that killed us last time. Oh. Oh no. He's gonna throw a pot at me. Okay, time to go get the friend. Damn it. Of course. I buried the reward in stone. Okay, let's get back up there. Night cometh, and just keep cometh. Oh. Failure. All right. That's a big one. We're going to avoid that one. Done my human queen. I'm down to run away.